If you're an experienced YouTuber, this is not for you. This is for those teachers, the librarians, that all of a sudden now have to be home and try to teach from home and try to put out web content, and they've never done it before. Here's how you do it. Okay, so when you go on YouTube now and you start looking around for tutorials, you're gonna see a lot of people talking about things like this, big, huge cameras and how to do editing and stuff like that, and that's not what you guys need. All you need right now is this little guy right here. A cell phone, a smartphone that has a camera built in. This camera will be absolutely fine for all the content that you need to create. When you use your cell phone camera, if you're gonna be posting onto YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you don't want to shoot this way. You want to shoot landscape with your phone. Try your hardest to keep your phone in this orientation when shooting a video. Unless you're shooting specifically for TikTok or Instagram stories, then you can do the landscape, but for the majority of the time, you're gonna wanna be in landscape. This will take off those ugly black bars that you see on YouTube sometimes. It'll keep your content looking uber professional, and they won't actually know that you're shooting on a smartphone. So when it comes to actually shooting the video, you wanna think of a lot of things before you start shooting. One is lighting. You don't wanna have light directly behind you because then you're gonna become a silhouette. So don't sit down in front of a window. Natural light is always good, so what you really just wanna do is just turn around. If you're not using natural light, turn on the lights in your house. There are so many cool things you can do with lights, but for you guys, just turn on as many lights as possible, get it bright, and make sure you can see your face. Okay, so let's talk about location of your video shoot. Now I know it's gonna be inside your house, but find something with an interesting background and get away from the background a little bit. We don't need you propped up against a wall like this. We also don't need you, the subject, super far away from the camera so it looks like this. This is a typical shot that you'll see for most people. You see their shoulders and you see their heads. Now this isn't gonna work for the science teacher that needs to do labs, the librarians that need to read a book, but just back up a little bit here, don't back up too much. The reason they're watching the video is to see you, so show them your face. Listen, I have 2 kids as well. My house gets messy, but clean up whatever's in the background. Like before I started shooting this video, I cleaned off the desk back here. Give people something to look at in the background, but don't make it distracting. Also, when you're positioning your camera, you want it to be at eye level with you. Even when I was doing my live broadcast of my juggling show for a school, I propped my laptop on top of a laundry basket, on top of a cutting board, just to have it be eye level with me. It makes for a much, much more enjoyable experience. Try not to put your laptop or your phone on your lap and shoot upwards underneath your chin. It's not a flattering angle for anybody. Eye level. Now, people that are sending me their videos to edit for them, here's the biggest problem that they're having right now is the audio level. They're positioning themselves way too far away from the camera and the audio level is so low. But don't you love the bright light behind me so you can't see my face? And I'm really hard to hear right now. Also, they have the TV on or the kids running around in the background, so there's a lot of unnecessary noise. Turn off everything, get into as quiet of an environment as possible. Sit as close to the camera as you can. Hold on, let me show you really quick on how close I'm sitting to the camera right now. Like, I'm face to face with you guys. This will help improve the audio if you're using an onboard microphone, but what if you do have to step away from the camera? Like when I do my live streams and I'm doing juggling, I can't be right next to the camera, so how do I keep that audio consistent? Is I use a separate microphone. Now, you have one of these, but you don't even know it. These are essential. They have a microphone built into them, so when you put them in your ear, that microphone stays pretty close to your mouth, and the audio level, whether I'm back here or back here, is gonna be the same to you. Also, when you're doing live conferencing with people, these are a must because then you don't get that feedback sound when someone else is talking. You have your volume up too loud on your laptop, and then they're getting it back on their end. So if you wanna seem semi-professional with not having any of that reverb and that back talk, that echo. Echo would be the word. Plug a set of these into your computer before you do your live broadcast. This is what I'm doing with my live broadcast right now. I'm taking my AirPods, sticking them in my ear, then I'm using this microphone, which will be attached to my laptop or attached to my phone. These have an amazing microphone built in right here. So my webcasts, no matter where I'm standing, you can hear my voice the same. And if you don't believe me that those work really well, turn on your local news right now and any reporter that's reporting from home is doing this method. Okay, so you got some good audio, some good lighting, you got your camera, you made your video.
Hey guys, it's Jim. Just wanted to say hi. Hope you're enjoying your day. Thanks so much for stopping by.
And at the end you want to post it, but before you do, just do one quick edit that'll really help you out here. When you go into your video here, hit edit, and then trim off the beginning right before you start speaking, so that whole time that you touch the camera and you're getting ready. So I'm gonna trim off all that right before my first breath here when I say hi, and then I'm gonna trim off the end here when I'm turning off the camera. So right after I'm done speaking.
Hey guys, it's Jim. Just wanted to say hi. Hope you're enjoying your day. Thanks so much for stopping by.
That way you cut off the finger touching on and off the camera and you just have your content. Now that you've edited your video, made the content great, go and share it. Post to wherever you want. You're gonna look that much more professional with your videos following these 8 tips.
And I hope this video helped make your videos sound and look more like this.
Rather than looking and sounding like this. Yay. I hope this was helpful for you. But if you guys need any more help editing videos, that's part of what I do here in my home office. You guys send me the content. I will edit out bloopers. I'll add titles onto your clips for you. I'll make a whole bunch of random edits. Just send me a message and we'll work together on making the best online content possible for you. But I hope this was helpful. All right, guys, I'll talk with you soon. Ciao, ciao.